Coming up today on Out and About Columbus, we're traveling through Buckeye Lake. We'll take you to see the historical Buckeye Lake Museum along with the Queen of the Lake boat tour, as well as a local favorite for some delicious pizza and a few places where you can sample some fantastic food. All this and more, stay tuned.
The Buckeye Lake Historical Society is a must-see if you're taking a trip out to Buckeye Lake. The Historical Society includes a legendary log cabin, detailed museum, and also offers Queen of the Lake pontoon boat tours. Out and About Columbus, learn more about the history of Buckeye Lake from Jamie and Donna Bragg.
Well, we're welcoming you into our museum that just celebrated our 15th year. We're just so proud of everything's in it. You know, museums don't buy anything, so everything we have has been donated, and the highlight probably of the museum is the fact that we were an amusement park, and it wasn't unusual to have 50,000 people here in one day, like on the 4th of July. That's a rocket ship, and it flew or worked in Buckeye Lake in the park, and happens that my brother-in-law owned it, and I remember as a little kid him bringing it from Pittsburgh and put it up, and people, it was a very calm ride. You just sat in it and went around circles. We're open 6 days a week. And we're closed on Monday. And we're open from 1 to 4, and we have a $4 donation we ask for if they have it.
Well, the log cabin was the first home in Buckeye Lake, 1860, and nobody really wanted to live around here because there's a lot of mosquitoes, there's swamp, things like that, and so nobody really wanted to live here, so it wasn't a lot of houses, but that house was down in one of our locations called the Holtzberry Edition, and we got a group of people to bring it up here and set it up, and it's a really great attraction. You can come in there and see it's just like it used to be in 1860, what you'd live in. Well, the Queen Lake is an hour guided long tour. It's very interesting. We go down the shoreline. We have locals, volunteers. They talk about narration, tell little stories, and it goes for about an hour around the shoreline and around some of our famous islands. We have an island out here that Dave Thomas from Wendy's owned, and the Wolf family, and lots of different families. So we just do that. We tell stories and jokes, and it's a really good time. We do it every Saturday and Sunday, public tour, 2 o'clock. And that's at our North Shore boat ramp down here at the Buckeye Lake State Park. And then we also do private tours, and they can give us a call on that if they're interested.
Stay up to date with all the latest news, events, and information from Out and About Columbus by liking us on Facebook. Go to facebook.com/Out and About Columbus. Whether you are looking to rent a boat for a day or you want to purchase brand new, Boat Boys in Newark and Buckeye Lake can lend you a helping hand. Tim Figgins from Boat Boys took Renee and our crew out on Buckeye Lake, and we learned more about their business.
Well, Tim, life is good. We're out here on Buckeye Lake, a beautiful day on one of your lovely boats. Tell us about Boat Boys. What do Boat Boys do? I know you have 2 locations.
We have 2 locations, and if you do anything related to boating or you want to do anything related to boating, you can come see us. We have a great sales and service location in Newark. We have an on-water location with 102 docks down here on Buckeye Lake. You can rent a boat from us. You can fix a boat. You can buy one, new or used. You can do canvas and upholstery. Anything you want to do to your boat, we can do it for you.
That's fantastic. I didn't realize you could rent boats out here, so this is great. So if I don't know what I'm doing and I want to come out here and rent a boat, what do you do for that?
The best thing to do for anything, all the stuff that I just said, was go to boatboys.com.
Okay.
That'll tell you what the phone numbers are for each location. It'll tell you rates for rentals, how to get a hold of somebody to make an appointment. I'll tell you, rentals are crazy. Everybody likes boating. Everybody likes fishing or boating or tubing or skiing or whatever. Not everybody wants to own a boat.
Right, a lot of work.
Yeah, right, it can be. Get an appointment ahead of time, especially if you want it on a weekend. We have a lot of people that just stop by and say, hey, do you have a boat available today? We have to tell them no. But if you call us, when you can get your gang together and you say, man, wouldn't it be cool if? Call us then. When you can decide on a weekend, we'll put a date on the calendar for you, and we'll get you out on the water. It's a great time to buy right now. We have some rebates available, from Suncatcher, who's our major pontoon buyer, or our pontoon manufacturer, and Skeeter Bass Boats. We're rolling into the end of 2013 model year and starting on 2014. So they want to help us get rid of them. We want to get people in them. So you have a motivated seller. If you're a motivated buyer, come on out and we'll get you in the boat.
Tired of doing the same thing every weekend? Try something new. Check out the event calendar at outandaboutcolumbus.com for the latest events and information. The Mill Dam Corner Grill is the tastiest spot you'll find on any corner in Hebron. This grill is known for their outside entertainment, including cornhole, and for having delicious food. Renee sat down with Billy Joe Mays, and we learned about what's going on at the Mill Dam Corner Grill.
Well, Billy Joe, this place is like the party place. I'm loving it, and I got to tell you, I got the best seat in the place next to this handsome gentleman right here.
That's very nice, thank you.
Tell us all about your bar and grill.
Well, there's so much to tell. First thing, my favorite, of course, is our breakfast. You can have breakfast any day, all the time, open to close, and you can have whatever breakfast you want, anytime you want.
Well, I know that you guys are famous for quite a few things, and one of them is the hot dog, and you got a new hot dog, I hear. Tell us about that.
Well, it's kind of our favorite. It's the deputy dog. It's just a hot dog with coleslaw, and it's so good, but we fought the slaw, and the slaw won.
I love that. Yeah, that's fantastic. What's your favorite?
Cheese omelets when they make them in the morning, because they cater to me. Yeah.
Well, let's talk about some of the events you have going on here, because I know you guys do a lot for the community.
Oh, we're so busy all the time. We have, first of all, our bike raffle. Did you see the bike outside?
Yeah.
$5 and you can win that, and all proceeds go to Angel Paws, which is the animals that help the elderly and kids that they with reading and different things. And we're here to help a lot of different things. We have raffles, we have poker runs, we have benefit auctions. We try to help anybody and everybody that we could possibly help in the community.
So I hear you guys have a great patio too.
We have a fabulous patio. We have crazy stuff going out there. Sometimes we have bands. We have our Daisy Duke grilling on the grill on Tuesday night bike night, $1.25 beers every Tuesday, and we have cornhole set up at all times. We have our famous hooky game that everybody's addicted to. We serve our hot dog menu out there.
Crab races.
Everybody out there wants this Cleveland Browns dog pound hot dog. It's a half-pound Angus dog, yummy. Served with your choice of toppings, almost free. Super good, Super Bowl. Maybe next year.
And don't forget about Thursday night wing night.
Absolutely.
For sure. So if you're coming out to Buckeye Lake, you've got to stop by the Mill Dam Corner Grill.
Want to learn more about any of today's show guests? Go to outandaboutcolumbus.com. Compass Point at Buckeye Lake is a premier residential area featuring lakeside cottages with amazing features that will leave you speechless. I had an opportunity to sit down with Bill Schottenstein to talk about this incredible new development.
Well, I mean, we're trying to do a development that's reminiscent of East Coast type developments. And if you look at Nantucket and Martha's Vineyard, or if you go, along the Maine coastline, or even down into the Jersey Shore, I mean, we're trying to duplicate those kinds of units, and at the same time give that same experience, because one of the great things, especially if you go up into Maine and New Hampshire and whatever, is having lakes that are really usable. I mean, you just don't go onto the lake and drive your boat around and ski and have fun and that's it. But you go out and you go to dinner in your boat, and you go see, pick up your groceries in your boat and things like that. And that's one of the beauties of Buckeye Lake, is that it offers this great spectrum of activity.
Yeah, it's a very active place. There's a lot to do on the lake, and what you really got to love is how close you are to Columbus. And we were just talking about that off camera.
That's without a doubt the greatest attribute. The fact is that you can get from downtown Columbus, and my office is right at the corner of State and High, so I'm right by the Capitol. I can get in my car and be out here in 37 minutes.
And what's nice is you can have a home out here. You can commute back and forth every day and live the lifestyle of being out here on Buckeye Lake, which is beautiful.
There's no question. In fact, we have a number of people that are permanent residents, or they're permanent residents. There's, no issue that it's an easy enough commute.
Yeah. What would you tell viewers about your properties out here that you now have developed and that you have out here? Get into that with us a little bit and how that all works.
Okay, well, the island, which is North Point Island, which is part of Compass Point, has 6 home sites. One is built on, but each of the home sites has a deck similar to this and sits out over the lake and has spectacular views. And it also comes with 4 boat slips. You also get parking on the mainland, you get dockage on the mainland, and you also get storage on the mainland. As you go around the seawall, there's an area that is made up of fee simple lots, and there are 12 of those. And then when you get beyond that, there's a thing called the back 6, which are 6 very premier lots right out on the, have spectacular views northwest over the open lake. And they have, you know, individual docks. They have a boardwalk as well, and lots of frontage. I mean, those average about 120 feet of frontage per lot.
Yeah. Bill, did you grow up on Buckeye Lake? I know you had some pictures of your dad in the boat and out on Buckeye Lake back in the day, you know.
Well, actually, my parents, I had pictures of my parents and my brother and sister out here on the lake in an old Chris craft before I was born. So yes, we did. Our family did grow up here at the lake, and with my one of my uncles who used to bring us out here, we'd ski. We'd go over to the old Chris craft dealer, Sayre Brothers, and spend time there. And we spent a lot of time out here. Yeah. Growing up.
So what do you think was your motivation behind wanting to develop out here? I mean, you know, you're a very successful builder. Your family's been in the area for years, very well known. Why Buckeye Lake, I guess?
We're such a landlocked city as it is.
We are.
And to be within the proximity that we are, you know, being able anywhere, literally from anywhere you can get here in less than an hour. So it seemed like a good place to offer families the opportunity, especially with as busy as families are today, and with as much activity as going on, to be able to get somewhere and, you know, have a house and stay there for a weekend. But by the same token, if you have an event on the weekend and you can only come for a few hours, it's worthwhile to come.
Yeah. Well, now, Bill, I know you have another development called Black Dog Island. Tell us a little bit about that.
Okay, Black Dog Island. It is the second largest inhabitable island on the lake. Each lot is at least a half acre, if not closer to an acre.
Wow.
So they're estate-sized lots,
yeah.
Which is very unusual. And it has its own inset marina. It's south of Papa Boo's. More information can be, you can call 614-621-2443, or you can go online at www.compasspointbuckeyelake.com.
Yeah, Bill, thanks again for being on the show.
Appreciate it.
And remember, you always go to our website at Out and About Columbus. There will be a link that will get you to the website if you want to get more information. But I tell you, if you're just out for a Sunday drive, come out, take a look at this beautiful area in Compass Point. If you've missed any of today's show, you can watch it online anytime. OutandAboutColumbus.com. Papa Boo's is a casual restaurant that provides live entertainment, tasty food, and a full bar right along the Buckeye Lake shore. This lake place has added many new items to their menu this season, including steak on a stick. Jeff Craiglow showed us the entertainment stage, and we talked about Papa Boo's involvement with the local community. Well, I got to tell you, one of the most happening spots on Buckeye Lake is Papa Boo's. It is a tradition on Buckeye Lake.
Very much
Jeff's
so.
joining me once again this year.
Pleasure
Jeff,
once again.
Tell me what's happening at Papa Boo's, man. This is the place.
This is the place. Well, this year, I mean, we've got a lot of things going on, and Jason Biggs has a lot of high expectations when it comes to customer service. That's what we're keying in on this year. Mm-hmm. We're getting everybody in the right positions. We have the servers, we have the bartenders, we have the kitchen staff. On the weekends, we do have the parking attendant, we have the boat attendant, we have the boat server. I mean, so we're covering every aspect of the business that we can.
How many docks do you have here?
We roughly have about 36 spots as far as the slips go, and then you have the, you have the horseshoe out there, and it all depends on how many you can cram in there at once.
And they cram them in.
And they do cram them in. They do cram them in.
So any new menu items this year?
We do. I tell you what, hats off to Mike T. Gardner, our kitchen manager back there. He's put together a great staff, and they put out a phenomenal amount of food in the short amount of time that they can. We have steak on a stick is a new one for us. All of the Reuben platters. We have the new cheeseburger deluxe pizza, and we have the new Boom Boom Bacon cheeseburger as well.
Yeah. So one of the things that I always enjoy about this place, I come out, I was looking at your events board, and you got bands. I know it's
yes.
It seems like constantly out here.
Yeah.
My good friend John Schwab's playing out here.
Yes. John Schwab is a staple out here. We have entertainment Tuesday through Sunday. Tuesday and Thursday we have acoustic groups from 6 to 9. Wednesdays are trivia from 7 to 9 p.m. And then starting on Friday, Saturday, Sunday we have more of your dance bands. Saturdays we usually have 2 bands, one in the mid-afternoon and the other one playing at night. I mean, we have a lot of programs going on this year. The biggest thing we want to key in on is our Wounded Warrior project that was developed by our Dan and Randy Trivia Night group. Yeah. Basically, for every Pabst Blue Ribbon you buy at Papa Boo's, we're donating a quarter to the Wounded Warrior project, and that's the full season.
The best place to get pizza with friends and family on the lake is Pizza Cottage. The Cottage was recently ranked as one of the top 100 pizzerias in the nation for outstanding toppings and ingredients. Renee spoke with Kevin Gorm about the newly renovated party room and how the company got started.
My dad actually drove by this location back in 1980 and came home one afternoon and said, Kevin, get in the car. I want you to come down and take a look at an empty building. And came down there and looked at it and says, boy, there's just not a whole lot of places to eat out here right now. I think we ought to put a Pizza Cottage here. We were already established in a few different locations then at the time. So he bought it and we opened it up, and it went from, it was a closed up, kind of a rough bar at one time, and then we turned it into the family restaurant that it is today.
What makes you so successful in this location?
Well, it's just comfort. You know, you walk in here, and more than likely, you're a customer of ours. We probably know your first name. That's nice. We've had a lot of long-standing employees that know most of the people that come in here, and it's people that come out here at the lake. They're here to have a good time, just relax, and we just get great clientele that walk in here.
Let's talk about the food, because I just had a delicious pizza. I'm stuffed. So tell me, let's talk about your food. What are your specialties? And
well, we have a variety of different pizzas. Very well known for our BLT pizza, which is eats like a sandwich. You put another top on it, and it's a bacon, lettuce, tomato, mayonnaise type.
Oh, I should have tried that.
Yeah, we sell a whole lot of those. So we got a loaded baked potato pizza, has sour cream on the side, and and it's got the chives and the baked potatoes, and it's unique. It's very good. And then we make our own spaghetti sauce every day. We have absolutely delicious spaghetti. So definitely known for that also.
So tell us about this brand new party room that you have here.
Well, believe it or not, this was the old kitchen that we've been serving out of here since 1980. And we bought a house next door and had it tore down and built a brand new building there, which is nothing but all brand new kitchen. And then we just tore the old kitchen apart and turned it into this fabulous party room here that seats 60 people.
OutandAboutColumbus.com is your inside source for all of Columbus entertainment, events, and information. Check it out now. Captain Woody's Pub and Grub is a casual, fun, get-together style bar that sits along Buckeye Lake. The Pub and Grub is known for having a unique breakfast and drink specialties. I talked with Brittany Cook about Captain Woody's latest special events and learned a little more about the Pub and Grub itself. Well, another great place to enjoy on Buckeye Lake, it is a big party spot, is Captain Woody's. Brittany's joining us today to talk a little bit about what's going on at Captain Woody's. And you've got some new menu items this year, right?
Yes, we do. We've actually improved our menu. We've changed the pizza, our wings. Everything's a little bit new and improved. We have a lot better menu this year than we have had in the past.
Fantastic. Now, I heard one of the big additions is you're doing breakfast now.
Yes, we are doing breakfast. It's really a big hit on the lake. It's Saturday and Sunday mornings from 8 to 11. We've been really busy for that, and people have been definitely stopping out
what's
for that.
What's on the breakfast menu?
Mainly basic things: pancakes, sausage, bacon, sausage
all the good
gravy,
stuff.
All the good stuff.
That keeps you thin, right?
Yes.
Wrong.
Exactly.
Talk about some of the specials that you have during the week.
During the week, on Mondays we have $2 cheeseburgers. Tuesdays we have $1 sliders. Wednesdays our 50-cent wing night, which is a big hit. Thursdays our prime rib dinner, which is excellent. Everybody stops out for that. And then on Friday we have fish fry.
Yeah, so you're giving somebody a reason to be here every night of the week, right?
Exactly, yes.
That's fantastic. One of the things that's neat about Woody's is I know you guys do some really great entertainment here. Yes. And I know Fat Dog was just here, right? Last night, I believe. And who you got coming up?
We have Shuck and Bubba Deluxe coming up, and the menus, which are both excellent
Oh, yeah.
Good
Menus out of Cincinnati, huge.
Yes, they're awesome.
Tim and the boys.
Yes.
That'd be fantastic. Well, what do you see happening this year in terms of special events for Captain Woody's?
Special events, we've kind of got rid of our holidays are over, so we have Labor Day coming up, which we have Breakfast Club, which is a really big hit on the lake. It starts the Friday before Labor Day weekend in the morning, and we run pretty much the whole weekend. So.
Wow. Fantastic. Great place to come, right?
Yes,
How many docks you got outside?
We have tons. We always have extra docks parking, plenty of parking, for the cars too. Great place on the lake. We're right on the main lake, so we're very convenient.
Tired of doing the same thing every weekend? Try something new. Check out the event calendar at OutandAboutColumbus.com for the latest events and information. Buckeye Lake Winery is committed to producing premium wines. Their goal is to create an atmosphere of relaxation and recreation on the waters at Buckeye Lake. I met up with Tracy and Laura Higginbotham, who welcomed viewers to visit their destination winery to relax and enjoy the lake view.
What was the motivation to build a winery out here?
Well, 2 years ago, I was part of an internal management team, and I knew I was losing my job. And we're sitting across the lake, and I vetted this idea with Laura. We've always had a passion for wine in Napa Valley, and we wanted to create an experience for Buckeye Lake and a legacy for our family and create a seat on the bench. So we took the bull by the horns, and I went through, once Laura said, absolutely, you have my support, I put the business plan together. I solicited bank financing, and 2 years from ideation to completion, we're here today.
Yeah. I guess some people would say Buckeye Lake. Why Buckeye Lake? Why would you build on Buckeye Lake?
I'm from the community. I grew up in Newark, graduated in 1984 from Newark High School. I joined the Army to pay for my college career, and I love this community. I love this lake, and I wanted to come back and bring my experiences of all my corporate travel back to the lake, and my great love of food and wine to the lake. And it's a niche that this lake's needed for a while.
What are you especially proud of in terms of your customers and stuff with the Buckeye Lake Winery?
Well, our goal and our dream has always been to create a unique experience here on Buckeye Lake, to offer premium wines, great food, and an extraordinary view. I think that that's what we've heard the most from our visitors thus far.
I would think.
They've created memories for themselves, and that was our hope, and we just want the ongoing love of Buckeye Lake to continue here at the winery.
You're also looking at corporate events and things like that. Talk a little bit about what other kinds of things you want to do.
Absolutely. We not only did we really want to create a tasting room experience like Napa, we also wanted to offer others to come and enjoy through a banquet area that we have created. You can do corporate events, wedding receptions, family reunions. The Hatters are here today. We have a lot of people already booked. We have about 12 people already booked, and a lot of interest after the first weekend open.
Yeah. And you've been open literally about a week, right?
This is, we were open for 4 days over the holiday, off 2 days, and now we're back at it again.
The lake's best-kept secret is definitely Copper Penny Tavern, located in Thornville, Ohio. This casual waterfront diner is relaxing whether you choose to sit along the water or inside. I struck up a conversation with Jeffrey, Julie, and Jackson Reed outside on the patio to learn more about the Copper Penny Tavern's history. Well, if you're coming out to visit in the Buckeye Lake area, of course, the Copper Penny has been a mainstay for many years out here. The new owners, these guys just took over in March, right?
Yes,
Jeff?
yes.
And welcome to the show.
Thank you.
Let's talk a little bit about you and Julie and how you got into wanting to run the Copper Penny.
Sure. When we ended up getting pregnant, we wanted to do something for ourselves.
We forgot to say hi to Jackson.
Jackson.
Yes,
Yep.
yes, that's the youngest member there.
Yeah, so we wanted to do something for ourselves, open our own business, and we eventually found this place for sale. So we talked to the owner and decided to go ahead and purchase it.
Yeah. And so talk to me a little bit about the menu, what people are going to find if they come out of the Copper Penny.
Sure. We have a wide range of food. We have from burgers, appetizers, steaks on the menu.
Idea of the atmosphere and what I'm going to find.
Sure, we have live entertainment every Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, rain or shine out here, and of course our Thursday nights are big wing night, which is 40-cent wing.
Yeah, yeah. Any motorcycles roll in?
Sure, yeah, we have a wonderful stop for a day out on the bike.
Yeah, and you've got like a canal here that this sits on, right? So
yes.
I assume the boaters come in
yes,
heavily
it's
here?
right off the main lake right behind us, and there's a sign, Copper Penny, and it goes right into the bar here.
Yeah, so makes it easy to find, right?
It sure is.
Off the road, how do we get to you?
Off the road, just 13, turn right on Honey Creek, go down till you see the Copper Penny sign. Hours are Monday through Wednesday, 4 to midnight. Thursday is 11 to 1, Friday's 11 to 1, Saturday is 8 to 1, and Sunday is 8 to midnight.
Fantastic. And
yes.
Jackson loves it too, doesn't he?
Yes, he sure
Jeffrey,
does.
Thanks so much for being on the show.
Thank you.
Julie and Jackson, thank you, buddy. You shake hands?
There you go.
All right. That's the Copper Penny at Buckeye Lake.
For more information about this or any of our guests, go to our website, outandaboutcolumbus.com.
The The Central Ohio Transit Authority is proud to be a mainstay in the Columbus community. KOTA is offering service for many upcoming events in and around the city. Kelsey Marty from KOTA told me more about the events and how you can find a route on KOTA.com.
Well, Kelsey Marty, welcome back to the show. We've got, of course, coming up the Jazz and Rib Fest. And what has KOTA got in store for that?
Well, Mike, we are going to be operating all of our regularly serviced local lines that'll be going just one block up from the riverfront. So you're going to have easy access to and from the Jazz and Rib Festival. So definitely something great to take advantage of while getting to and from down there.
Yeah, it's a great event.
I know.
A lot of people come down for that one. That's a big one. So what other special activities and events does KOTA plan service for?
Well, we have a lot of activities that are still remaining throughout this summer. You know, we have the Columbus Clippers games that are going on, and those people who do have KOTA passes are able to get into one remaining day game for the Columbus Clippers, and that's going to be on August 20th. You know, we have Pops, Picnic with the Pops that's down at Columbus Commons, also the Columbus Commons concert series that's happening downtown, and then we have our gallery hops that are still happening on the first Saturday of every month. So, you know, a lot of great activities.
Bustling activity in good old Columbus, Ohio.
Yeah, that's right.
Well, how does people find out about what lines and times with all these activities and all this going on? How do they get information about what bus they need to catch?
Well, there's a couple of different options. First of all, you can go to our website, which is KOTA.com. You can use our Google Trip Planner, where you enter your beginning address and your ending destination, and it's going to tell you whichever lines you can take to get to and from your starting point.
That's convenient.
Yeah, definitely. And alternatively, you can do the same thing, but by calling our customer service line, and that number is 614-228-1776, and those people are going to be able to get that same information from you and plan the same trip just over the phone.
Yeah, that's fantastic.
Yeah, sure.
So, you know, if someone wants to give input as to the bus service, how can they do that?
Well, there are a couple of options for this as well. You can always go to our website and, you know, click on our customer comments and enter whatever you have going on. But we also have several public comment meetings, which those dates are also available on our website. But you're more than welcome. We invite everyone to come downtown or, you know, come to one of our off-site locations and give your feedback, because it's really what we hear from you that impacts our service and really decides what it needs to do.
It's all about the customer service, isn't it?
That's right.
Yeah, fantastic. You know, great information once again.
Thanks, Mike.
I think KOTA, best way is the bus way, right?
That's right.
Thanks.
Thank you.
Absolute Hearing Solutions should be your only stop if you are in need of hearing assistance. With a variety of products that can be tailored to each individual, Absolute Hearing Solutions can help you enjoy the little things again. Greg Van Horsen told me about how tinnitus can affect your hearing every day.
Tinnitus. We've heard of this. This is basically what kind of condition exists with that?
Well, several things. Well, first of all, even tendonitis is called tendonitis or tinnitus. Both are actually correct. It's ringing of the ears, making some static in people's ears. Sometimes it can go high and go low, but depending on the volume, it can really kind of drive people crazy.
Yeah. Is there any particular age group that you see this more out of than any other?
Typically, if someone could be born with it, but it's more or less as they get older, it can get stronger, or if they're around lots of noise, a firecracker in the ear, all of a sudden you have ringing in the ears for your life. But a lot of times it's just hereditary, and it can get stronger and stronger. Food allergies can even cause it. There's a bunch of different things that actually cause it, but as you get older, probably 30 plus, unless you had something instant, a gun going off in your ear next to it, can cause that quite often.
Yeah, no. How does that affect your everyday hearing then when you have that ringing?
Well, it can cause a lot of different issues, mainly background noise, because you're hearing the ringing, and it's causing irritation, and it's causing your brain to kind of cycle back and forth and cause a lot of confusion where people are trying to talk to you. I can't hear you unless it's complete quiet, or even unless you're laying in bed and it's completely quiet. Now you can't sleep at night because the ringing is too loud.
Yeah. Well, I guess you have some solutions for this, right?
Well, a lot of times hearing aids do actually help mask that. A lot of times, about 50% of times, it makes it actually decrease. Now there's actually products out there that actually are designed specifically just for tinnitus, for actually helping with the patient with hearing aids. So we've actually had people come in with no hearing loss, and we put these on, and the ringing actually goes right away.